Hi everyone, it's Sherry with QueenCityStamper.com. Thanks for joining me today, and this is the project we're going to be making. This one is made with the Timeless Elegance Designer Series paper, which, as you can see right here, is some luscious, beautiful papers. That's one side. You get 6 sheets that are double-sided. This one is a stripe on the bottom here. And then here's the other side. Very nice, pretty papers. Alright, so let's get started. What we're going to need is we are going to need a piece of cardstock that is 4 7/8 by 9. I'm using Sahara sand. A piece of Designer Series paper, which is 3 1/4 by 3 3/8, and then a couple of little scraps for our stamping. The box actually fits one of our rolls of 1/2-inch seam binding ribbon. That was my inspiration for the box. So now let's do some scoring. Alright, so on the 9-inch side, we're going to score at 3/4, very basic box, 4 1/8, 4 7/8, and 8 1/4. And then we're going to turn it around, and we're going to score at 3/4, and again at 4 1/8. Alright, so now what we want to do is we're going to fold and burnish our score lines. Please excuse my bone folder. I used it to re-ink my ink pad. Not a good idea. Apparently, it's pretty porous and soaks up the ink. Alright. Okay, here we go. Now we are going to cut up all the score lines. Again, a very basic box that you've probably all made before, just different dimensions. We're also going to give these a little trim so our box fits together a little more nicely. And apparently I can't cut straight, but we'll go for it. I think I need to design one next that fits our new in color dotted lace trim. That would be nice. I like to make boxes for my Stampin' Up! Items that I'm going to gift away. It just seems like the perfect fit. Okay, almost done. Of course, the neighbors are doing their lawn. Air conditioning's blowing. Alright, so now we're going to decide which one, they're both the same, which one we want to be our top. And I think I will make this side. I think the papers, depending on, that's going to work. Depending on which paper you use and how you cut and score your lines, gives a slight difference in the size. And again, I have to stand up because bifocals and looking straight on from that angle does not work. Okay, so with my fuse, I'm going to put adhesive on my pad and on my tabs. You don't need a lot. The ribbon's not that heavy. And you have to be careful on these tabs when you're trying to do the check mark, because sometimes they will try to bend on you, fall off. I haven't even torn them off before trying to put the fuse on. Alright, so we're making the bottom, we're folding in the tabs, making the bottom of the box. Okay, and now for the top. Okay, put our ribbon in. This is very vanilla that's retired. Hate that. Okay, we are going to be using the pretty Sahara Sand lace trim to tie our bow as best we can on camera, because you know how that goes. And I did it backwards already. I practiced this before I started filming so I could try to keep the ribbon in the right direction, but you know, that too is yet to be seen. Oh, but you know, if we pull it the other way, we can make it work. Am I off camera? I'm sorry. Anyway, you get the gist of it. Try to make a pretty little fluffy bow. And just trim those off. Okay. And then with my scrap of Very Vanilla, I'm going to be using this stamp set right here, the Garden in Bloom, Hope You're Feeling Special Today. And I'm going to stamp that, boom, in Sahara Sand. My punches just fell on the floor. Stamp that there. Okay. And I'm going to use my oval punch. And you will cut off just a tiny little bit of the tail of the P and a little smidgen of the L. But it'll work out in the end. You can read it. Now I'm going to take my scalloped oval punch and use a piece of Sahara Sand. Punch that out. And just going to attach that with a little snail. And a couple of dimensionals on the back of there. Peel off the backs. Pop this on right here. Okay. And there you have it. A sweet little box to give someone some of that luscious seam binding ribbon from Stampin' Up. Thanks for joining me today. Talk to you soon. Bye.